Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Connor here. Hope you're doing fantastically well, and we are back here with your Rumour Mill. Guys, before I get started, I've got a little bit of a request. Now, the Rumour Mill is going from strength to strength, as I know a lot of you know. I hope you're enjoying it, and I'm trying to do it every single day, which means a lot of other things get put on the back burner. So if anybody out there wants to make me a Rumour Mill graphic, get in contact. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, email. My email's on my Twitter as well. If you want to make me a Rumour Mill graphic that can go on the Rumour Mill every single day on every bit of social media, please get in contact. I want a Rumour Mill graphic, and I know there are a lot of you who are very talented out there. So please let me know if you do have those skills and if you want to get in touch as well. Earlier on, I did a stream, but it didn't work. The technicalities were absolutely brutal. And basically, YouTube skivved me. So I couldn't get it on. So apologies for that if you were tuning in for that. I know there was about 1.3K in about 20 minutes who watched it. So apologies for that. As well, we are sponsored by the Ship Bike USA company. If you need tailoring, if you need any sort of illustrations, any modifications to your bike, get in contact with my good friend Bernie Adamson, who supplies all the goods to all these incredible bikes. Look at this one, this Honda Demon, absolutely purring like Marcelo Bielsa and Leeds' boys. And this one especially, I like this because it's kind of a bit of a goldeny yellow. And how are we all doing anyway? Everybody get in and let me know how you're doing in there. Hello, everybody. Just tuned in. Thanks for making these videos, Connor. No problem, Riley. Guys, you enjoying the step up in streams with the camera and the mic and everything that's going on? I hope you're enjoying it. I hope it's made a difference, which is the number one thing. That's what I wanted. I wanted it to make the difference. And Sam, hello, buddy. And Jasper, hello, my friend. Hope everyone's doing really, really well. George, hello. Right. Let's get on to the analysis, shall we? We've got a fair few things to talk about. Now, number one, I just want to talk about the generic things that we all know have happened, and we'll get onto in a second. I want to talk about the rumours as well, because, of course, this is the Rumour Mill, and I'm here for one reason and one reason only, and it's to supply you with all that paper talk, all that jibber-jabber that you hear down at the pub. I'm compiling it into one big Rumour Mill for you guys. So let's go on. Let's see what's going on in the world of Leeds United. Now, the first rumour, that was on the sort of trajectory at the minute. Trajectory, I'm saying it a lot at the minute, trajectory. I need to find a different word. Crystal Palace and Leeds United like Emiliano Buendia. And I think there's a little bit more to that than just Leeds liking Emiliano Buendia. There is a lot going on there from what I've heard as well. Some good sources. I believe that Leeds are thoroughly interested in this individual. Obviously, 20 million. You know, we've been talking about Harry Wilson. Klopp demanding 20 million for Harry Wilson. And then you look at someone like Buendia with all the stats, with all the figures that backed him up, all the technicalities that backed him up in the Premier League last year. If we can get someone like, Buendia over the line, that'd be absolutely superb, wouldn't it? But a lot of people are hating on Harry Wilson, and I'm going to put a rebuttal to you right now. Harry Wilson has been brilliant at Derby, and he was good at Bournemouth amidst injury, amidst being left out the squad. But you've got to take into consideration he was the second top scorer, for goodness sake. We've got to bear that in mind. I think he's a brilliant player. I think he'd fit into this Leeds United side absolutely seamlessly. And for me, he'd be one that I'd definitely go for. But I'd also go for Buendia. So get it in the comment section below. Who'd you rather have, Buendia or Wilson? If it was one of those things. Bottle Jobs FC, I want Wilson. Buendia doesn't score enough goals, says Paul Francis. Greetings from Calgary, pal. 2 new sponsors and a new signing. Happy Monday. Well, yeah, we've got some news at last on the Rumour Mill, which I'll be bringing to you, of course. So listen, I hope you're all doing absolutely fantastically well. Let's get on to the next one. What have we got here? We've got Emiliano Martinez, 27 years old, Arsenal goalkeeper. Emiliano Martinez has admitted that it is likely that he will end up leaving the team this summer because of the lack of minutes he suffers with under Arteta. Now, you can completely understand that if you're Martinez. You've been there years, absolutely years. You've made so many 5-yard passes. Sorry, I'm just getting the cliches in there. But yeah, he's been good for Arsenal. He's won many titles with us in terms of FA Cups and cup competitions in terms of FA Cups. But he's done really well there. He's always been well thought of. And this season as well, when Leno's been out, Martinez has been the standout figure. So is that someone you'd want at Ellen Road? I mean, I wouldn't say no to it. Premier League experience at the top level as well. Very good on the ball, if you notice. Very confident as well. And experienced, I think a goalkeeper at 27 is coming into the twilight of his career. So I would say that I'd be very happy. I'd be very happy. Get it in the section below whether or not you'd be happy. Bernie Adamson, afternoon, Connor, driving through New York. Love the show and all the content. Thank you, Bernie, my friend, owner of Ship Bikes USA. What a legend Bernie is. Go give him some love, guys. But yeah, Martinez, Thomas Brennan saying that it'll cost the bomb. I don't know, Thomas, whether or not it would. I mean, I tell you what, here's a little conversation to have. People were talking to me yesterday about Ramsdale when I did the top 5 players I would sign. If you haven't checked that video, make sure you check it out after this. The top 5 players I would sign. And Ramsdale was there and people were turning round and saying it's too expensive at 12 million. 12 million for me would be a snippet. We have to remember, guys, that we're a Premier League club now. We're a Premier League club, under 10 million should be a drop in the ocean. It really should for me. And, what a brilliant player he would be for me. Ramsdale, I really want Ramsdale in the door, whether or not that's going to happen. Sheffield United, obviously there and thereabouts. But Martinez, his wages, you can imagine him costing a fair bit, but we're a Premier League side now. That's got to be taken into consideration. That's got to be part of our budget. That's got to be part of our wage structure. Surely, getting someone like him in, I would be extremely happy with that. Jasper Burns, where Leeds United, we buy who we want. Thank you for the donation, kind sir, and really appreciate that once again. And I agree, there's got to be a bit of ambition there, guys. We are Leeds United. We are Premier League. Big club. One city. Marcelo Bielsa. Andrea Radrizzani. Come on. And look at this. And a positive Connor. It's a big transition, isn't it? Now, this. Free Ben White. What are we all saying about the Free Ben White movement, which seems to be gathering pace? The petition is all over social media, and I know a lot of you have been tuning in and seeing a lot of fun with regards to that. And the Free Ben White campaign is gathering, and I think we're all excited to see what's going to happen. But in all seriousness, I think there's been rumours today, and we'll get onto it in a little bit, about Brighton's outgoings in the centre-back department. Is that going to mean that they're going to dig the heels in with regards to Ben White? 1 and 1 does make 2. It doesn't make 3. So whether or not that's going to, I mean, look, guys, if they're getting rid of Duffy, if they're potentially getting rid of Dunk to Arsenal, are they going to dig the heels in with Ben White? Who knows? I'm still really confident we'll get him. I think I've heard that a deal's been agreed. I'm not saying it has been, but, you've got your ear to the ground with some people and people are very confident. But whether or not that has been, take it with a pinch of salt. ITKs everywhere. We know that. And this obviously, ITK, this is the ITK rumour mill, really, isn't it? So, yeah, Ben White, I'm still confident of that. But the Free Ben White movement is in full swing. Ooh, did you like that? Jakanji, sorry. Mate, I still don't know how to pronounce your name. Thank you so much. This guy, legend, follows me everywhere, and I really appreciate the support. What do you think about Rads? Mate, I'll get onto that in a bit. Don't you worry. There's a big segment coming at the end. Thank you so much for your donations. Michael Humphreys, 2:36 a.m. here in Melbourne, Australia, Connor. Loving your content. I was there with you, mate. When I was with All Leeds TV, I was editing. I was doing all this sort of stuff, doing streams at 3, 4 in the morning. Then I'd be going to work at 6. And some people question my love for this club. God. But listen, we'll get on to the next rumour. Now, there was someone who I was going to move on to next, but there's been developments with this individual. So I'm going to move on to another individual before I get on to this other one. Harry Wilson. Southampton have joined Leeds United and Newcastle in the race to sign Liverpool's Harry Wilson. The champions aren't going to let Wilson leave cheaply, however, with the club set to ask for around 20 million. Now, I've put it to you guys. Would you have Buendia? Would you have Wilson? Who knows? I mean, you'd rather have Ben Rama for me over any of them. Ben Rama's got to be the number 1 target aside from Ben White, but when you're looking at people like Harry Wilson, is that someone who we've got to look at? I mean, I keep waxing lyrical about him, but isn't it exciting to know that all these targets are top targets that we're after now? We're talking 20 millions. We're not talking 500 for Ida Gucci. We're not talking 1 million for Luke Murphy. We're not talking 1.2 million. God, 1.2 million for Lawrence de Bock. So, listen, it's a good position to be in, isn't it? But Harry Wilson, once again, the rumour mill carries on. Victor Orta, the new name for the role of DS, which is recruitment, of Roma. Grew up professionally with an executive we know him very well. He worked with him. She learned everything or almost everything with him. Now, Victor Orta's going to be transcending everywhere, isn't he? Because what a wonderful job he's done. Listen, the guy we were talking about earlier on, me and Mel Man, and we're saying, look, has he done a good job? He might have brought in Shibiki. He might have brought in Debok. He might have brought in Nidaguchi. He might have brought in J. Roy Grott. Bless Jay's soul. I did like J. Roy Grott, Lasoga, etc. But he's brought in Bielsa. He's brought us back to the big time. For people to question that man, I do not get it, and I will never get it. Let me know in the comment section below what you think. How do you think Victor Orta has done at Leeds United? What do you think to his tenure? Remember, only 3 years at Leeds United and we're back in the Premier League. But no, I fully expected clubs to be after him. Roma, huge club. Leeds, bigger. No, I think he'll stay. He's got Bielsa there. He's got all he ever wanted with being at Leeds. And I think you'll see it as a project. So I don't see that going anywhere for me. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Exactly, Lee Smith. He brought in Bielsa. Need Watkins more than Ben Rama. What about in the centre attacking mould there, Rory? Let me know. Ellis saying 1 Ben White, 2 Ben Rama, 3 Watkins. Can't wait for the kit to be launched. Yeah, we'll get onto that in a bit, mate. Wilson, a good player, but do not think we'll get him. But if not, Ben Rama, definitely. Yeah, I get what you mean there, mate. Michael 20. 79p. Thank you so much, mate. I was getting ready to read out a comment then, mate. I was get yourself a comment in. I want to get you on screen. Don't get me wrong, mate. CDL is trending again. We saw that this morning. I don't know what the CDL is. I am 27, so I don't know what the CDL is. Afternoon all, Bremner's Ghost. What did I miss? Nothing much, buddy. But yeah, we'll get on to the latter parts of it. Now, Rob Dickey. Newcastle want Oxford defender Rob Dickey. Dickey is also wanted by Leeds United, West Bromwich Albion and Fulham, according to the Sunday Mirror. Oxford value the 24-year-old at $3 million. Now, Rob Dickey, I've seen him play a couple of times. I think I saw him against Peterborough. I've seen him against Portsmouth this season as well. Good player, good at the back, but gets caught out too much for pace. He's good one-on-one, but not when a defender's ran past him. His recovery rate isn't outstanding. Obviously, he's a League One player. Listen, we got Ben White from the lower league, so we know that is, that improvement can happen within a season. We're talking about League One players before, in a sense of Ronan Curtis as well, and other players. We saw Jermaine Beckford coming from the lower leagues, and Jamie Vardy coming from the lower leagues. So I never discount the lower leagues, ever. At all. And I think the lower leagues are a massive foundation in English football and where we get so many good players from. Do I think this will happen? I don't think so. Rob Dickey is a technically good player, but there's too many holes in his game for me. When I've been watching him, as I said, he's good one-on-one. It's the pace element that worries me. The difference from League One to the Premier League as well. I just don't see that having legs at all. But we'll have to wait and see. Keep your comments coming in, guys. And also, we've got Rob Holding. Leeds Iron Arsenal defender Rob Holding. Leeds are exploring a number of options to strengthen centre-back, which is a priority, and they've considered Arsenal's Rob Holding. Now, what do we think about this one? Obviously, we'll know everything about Rob Holding. We'll have seen him in the Arsenal shirt. We'll have seen him playing over the past couple of years when we've been watching the football, when we've been watching, the Premier League, whilst we've been languishing in the Championship. But yeah, you know what I mean? We've been watching the Premier League. We know Mustafi is a bit of a joke man. David Luiz is a bit of a joke man. But the Arsenal fans have always relied on Rob Holding coming back and doing a bit of a sterling job. Has he ever had a solid defensive partner next to him at Arsenal? Probably not. We look at Socrates as well, who I don't rate. And has he ever really had that at Arsenal? If he went to a different club under Marcelo Bielsa, would he have that astute partnership? Listen, if Ben White doesn't happen, God, that hurt. If Ben White doesn't happen, which it will, but if it doesn't, I wouldn't say no to Rob Holding at all. I would not say no to Rob Holding. He feeds in the similar sort of way. Listen, if we're interested in John Stones, I think Rob Holding's actually a better defender. You'll shoot me down for that, but I think there's too many mistakes in his game. But I think I don't mind Rob Holding. I really don't. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Some expletives coming in there about Rob Holding. Martin Nolan. And guys, I want to get your opinion on this. At last caught you live, Connor. Great stuff. Do you prefer the evening uploads or the daytime uploads? Sometimes I'll upload from 10 till 12. I don't know if I'm hitting my demographic or missing my demographic. This was actually quite nice because I got to soak in the transfer news of the day, bring it to you guys on the evening. It's a bit longer. We can have a little bit more of an interaction. It looks like you guys are a little bit more talkative. Let me know what you think. Do you prefer mornings or do you prefer evenings? And I'll have a look at the comments afterwards and see what everybody's thinking. Obviously, I know some of you are back from work, but I know some of you like it in the morning with your coffee. So let's have a look what else is going on. Now, this is what I was talking about with Ben White earlier on. Shane Duffy. West Bromwich Albion reportedly in talks with Brighton over Shane Duffy. Now, this is the issue. This is the sticking point. Now, with Shane Duffy going out of the door, potentially Dunk going out the door, you know, if there are some Brighton fans on this, you'll probably turn around and say, no, he's not leaving. Ben White's not leaving. Brighton fans don't like Leeds fans anymore. And anytime I go on Twitter, anytime I upload a video and I mention Ben White, I get a lot of hate. I got some Instagram DMs from a Brighton fan the other day calling me all the names under the sun for saying that Ben White's going to come to Leeds United. So, hey, it's all football. It's all banter. That's how I see it. But listen, I think if Duffy goes out the door, they're going to have a bit more of a stronghold on Ben White, but money talks. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section below. Prefer both, mate. Thank you. Connor, if you would sign one of the hyped younger players, who would you go for? I can't say I've heard of Kubo, mate. Greenwood, Brooks, Haaland. I mean, mate, I just Haaland straight away and Greenwood. I hate saying it because of the you-know-what link. But I think Mason Greenwood is going to be a world-class player. But let's have a look. Brighton fans get so pressed. Brighton, yeah, you guys. I've got a funny group of subscribers, and let me, guys. Subscriptions, guys. There's 36% of people who subscribe to me who watch my videos. Please do me a solid and smack that subscribe button, smack that like button, and just comment something nice. Let's all be nice to each other and do me a solid and do that. That would be really nice because I'm getting a bit down on myself at the time. Taking it personally, there's only 35% of you that are subscribed to me. Am I doing something wrong? The next rumour, guys, is Stanchu, linked to Leeds United. Hope the rumours are true. I absolutely doubt that, though. Slavia Prague will allow him to move for just 7 million, like the Daily Mail is writing. A lot of people talking about Stanchu, and we've got some statistics on him right here, but Slavia Prague, Romanian international. It's been rumoured for the past couple of days that Leeds are in for him for 7 to 10 million. Attacking midfielder, was actually compared to Alex Pritchard in terms of technicalities. Very good on either feet, opens his body outwards from either side. Naturally good, sort of able to create chances. I watched a lot of highlights of him before doing this video, and he looks like a decent player. Once again, that transition you're always wondering from that league, Slavia Prague's league, into our league, is that going to be too much? But for 7 million, would you get that done? This is where he can play. Stanchu's natural ability is attacking midfield. He can play left. He can actually play right as well. I've seen that on a lot of sort of videos of him where he just cuts in and has a shot. But he can play central midfield as well. So he looks like he's a bit versatile, which does fit the technical Leeds United model. As you can see here, he's, as I've just said, and this is another one as well. His Romanian debut was back in 2011 for the 21s and 16 for the national team. 37 appearances, 10 goals. It's not bad, is it? It's not too bad. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see on that one. But Stanchu, there's been a lot of rumours around this individual, but we'll have to wait and see what's going on. Sam, rate the trim, Connor. Thanks, buddy. Don't know why, but yeah. For 7, AGR Gamer there saying maybe for the bench. Matty Killock for 7 million. Yeah. Rather have Wilson. Yeah. I mean, it's a loose link, isn't it? It really is a loose link. Being the rumour mill, that is what we're all about. Now, the pronunciation of this, I will probably get wrong. Now, I'm going to say Mucamba. It's not a great pronunciation, is it? Let me know in the comment section below if it is Mucamba. Mucamba. I think that's how you say it. But Mucamba, Chelsea are close to securing the deal to sign Dutch centre-back Xavier Mucamba, Muyamba. Apologies, guys. Despite him receiving offers from 4 of the Premier League clubs, Muyamba is likely to spend a year in the development squad. I've never butchered a name like that in my life. I'm normally quite good with pronunciations. Listen, the reason why that's a big part is because apparently Ben White is being rumoured to be going to Chelsea as well. Apparently Lampard likes the style of his play. The scouts have been at Leeds games last year, including City scouts and Liverpool scouts to the Leeds games. So could that be done? Who knows with Ben White? But this individual is another centre-back option on top of Rudiger, on top of Zuma as well, Christensen. So they're looking to build up that centre-back sort of strength and depth because they haven't got much there, let's be quite frank. No pun intended. But let's be right, if they can get an individual like Ben White in, he's going to show them up. Do I think that's going to happen? I do not. I think our heels are too fully in with him. Guys, as well, if you have just joined, please like the video. Let me know what you think on the lighting, on the cameras, everything. It's a massive thing for me getting exactly your opinions on everything. Now, anyway, enough waffle. We've gone on about the rumours. Connor, give me something more fundamental. Give me something I can go downstairs, I can crack open a tinny-ter. Okay, I'll do that for you. Leeds United have a sponsor, and here it is. It is Subotop. I believe that is how you pronounce it. Leeds United signed multi-year partnership. The deal will see the Subotop logo feature on the front of the shirt from the start of the 2021 season. Now, this is massive. Leeds at last have a sponsorship. Bielsa hasn't been announced yet. Harrison hasn't been announced yet. But we do have a sponsor, which is great. Listen, I'm buzzing with that. I'm buzzing with a little bit of more news afterwards as well, which noticed their affiliate company from a different country actually leak out information about what Leeds are talking about transfer-wise. So stay tuned for that. Very interesting stuff. And this is what it was, guys. According to reports, that's Sabo Bet as well. I believe that is an affiliate to the previous company. According to reports, Leeds United are considering making a 15 million offer for Liverpool attacker Harry Wilson. Now, they've got to know something, haven't they? They've got to know something. We were talking earlier on about it being Leeds getting a marquee signing, potentially doing that. Could this be it? Could this be it? Who knows? I mean, we've waxed lyrical about Harry Wilson enough, but I mean, who knows? This Subotop, says Reece Wilson. Subotop. So if any of you are struggling with the pronunciation, I'm clearly not, but Subotop. And that's the sponsor for next season. A multi-year deal. So exquisite stuff from Leeds United. And Mark Atkins and Sean McGonigal there saying, is Wilson any good? Yeah, I mean, I think so. I saw Mo Salah there. Is Wilson any good? I rate Wilson. A lot of people don't, but that doesn't mean they're not right and I'm not wrong. This is an interesting one. Get French football news. Leeds United owner Andrea Radrizzani, who remains in regular contact with QSI, is part of an Italian consortium that has just made an offer to buy Serie A club Genoa, according to Sky Italia. Now, that is that's big. That's big news. That is big news. Whether or not that's going to impact him in moving from Leeds, I highly doubt. I think he's going to still have a stake. But yeah, interesting. A bit weird. And Get French Football News as well. I've been in contact with one of their guys as well, Aidan White, lovely lad. And he's very reputable. And there's no smoke without fire, as they say. But what do you guys think to that? Genoa, obviously Radrizzani's home country. Is that something that could be happening there? Very out the blue, completely out the blue. Terry Austin, evening Connor. Surely the A should be added to the sponsorship logo. Sujal, hello, my friend. Evening best. Matt Killer, you have to remember how bad Bournemouth were as well. I'd agree with that. But yeah, interesting. Harvey Richardson, Connor chooses favourite comments. There you go, mate. But yeah, interesting news with regards to Radrizzani there. Now, the next one. Ooh, what was that? Oh, it's a signing. Get up there. Leeds United have made a signing. Joe Gelhardt, moments ago, signed a 4-year Leeds United contract as the transfer completed. We've done it. We've made a signing. Get up there. So there you go. Leeds United make their sort of first official transfer signing, would you say? Obviously, we've made the old guard transfers done, which haven't been announced yet, but we all expected that. Gelhardt completely out the blue. This is why this is a good deal. He's a very good player. Comes on for 20, 25 minutes. Has caused opposition havoc. Absolute havoc. Please go check his highlights. Please go check opposition's thoughts on him on social media. What I've done actually is when Gelhardt's come on for Wigan, what I've done is check the comments. Oh no, Wigan fans, here we go. Come on, here we go. Really similar to sort of that Jack Clark hype we had, but Gelhardt's on another level. This guy's been described as the next Wayne Rooney. I've seen articles where he's above Bellingham in the pecking order, and we've got him for rising up to 2.5 million. This guy's the real deal. We'll get onto the youth being sent out for me from Leeds United very, very soon, but this guy's the real deal. The real deal. Please go check how he plays. I've done a bit of a statistical analysis on him in a previous Rumour Mill, but this guy is absolutely top draw. Top draw. And I'm so excited to see him. We've seen off clubs like Spurs, seen off clubs like Villa, I believe, were after him. But Chelsea, Man City, the big clubs, they've all been doing reports on him in the past couple of years, scouting reports. Leeds have got his signature. It's a huge signing for Leeds, and it's a huge statement of intent. 4-year deal, huge deal. Let me know in the comment section below what you think on the Gelhardt deal. I'm extremely happy with that. Gelhardt to Leeds United. Welcome, Gelhardt to Leeds United. Thank you. New Wayne Rooney. I've heard George Butler. Absolute coup, says Lee Cox. Gelhardt, the next Wayne Rooney. That's why I won it at home. All this sort of stuff. So, yeah, George Butler. Thomas Brennan, is it 100%? It is 100%, my friend. It is 100%. From what I've heard as well, it is 100%. So, it's exciting times, really exciting times. And it's a really good signing, I promise you. Really good future. I don't think he'll be there for long as well. I think we're going to see him in that first team squad pretty soon, or coming off the bench. Whether or not that's going to be in the first season, the second season, the third season, the fourth season in the Premier League, who knows? Mark Edison, Gelhardt will be loaned out apparently. Even if he was, this is what I'm saying, even if he doesn't come on, I think for years to come, it's a really exciting signing. I'm really happy with it in terms of just sort of the projections of the club and what we're looking at. I don't know if he will be loaned out, but as Mark says there, even if he is, I'm still absolutely buzzing with that signing. We can't always have the here and now. We've got the cohesion now. We've got the teamwork. We've got the commitment for the shirt. We need sprinkles of quality around the squad. I wouldn't massively change it, if I'm being brutally honest. I've actually gone against myself there. I think we will get some players in, but I don't think we need to drastically change it. And Gelhardt's someone who, when we sustain ourselves, can come back into this Leeds United squad and make a serious difference. Harvey Richardson there saying, have you seen how built he is? He's massive. He is an absolute unit. I think that's where people are drawing comparisons with young Wayne Rooney. Reed Drama will be in Leeds within next 48 hours. Let's get on to it then. Thank you for teeing me up. Is that the one? It is. It's Cody Drama. Fulham and England under 18 international right back Cody Drama will travel to Leeds in the next 48 hours to complete a deal which could rise to 1 million. 1 million. This guy had scouts after him from Liverpool, City last year. Continued interest throughout the year. If you go back and look at the reports, 1 million. Sky Sports News reported that Thursday, Marcelo Bielsa had tabled an initial 400 grand bid for the youngster who had built a reputation in Fulham's under-23s for his assists as well as his defending. Fulham were keen to keep hold of the Star Academy product, but are aware the player has entered the last year of his contract. Personal terms are not expected to be a problem, but it's thought the deal could be agreed before the end of the week, and that could be another signing for the Whites. And listen, there are gonna be players, and it's gonna take. I think Ben White will know by this week. Yeah, I think Ben White will know by this week. Yay or nay? That will not drag out. I think we have to know by this week what's going on with that. Brighton are making movements for centre backs. They're letting centre backs go out. We need to know now. And I think it's going to be this next week, as Phil Hay alluded to. But with regards to Cody Drama, these are the kids that we need to be investing in. You know, as I've just said, the big products at Leeds United are going to take a long time, but the youth are going to be coming in straight away. And I really like that. I really like the look of the kid. Watch him again. Go do your research. Go watch some videos of him. And you'll see exactly what he's about. You really will. And I'm really excited with that. Let me know what you think in the comment section below with regards to Cody Drama. Leeds will sign Haaland and Mbappe in a week, confirmed. There you go, mate. People are going to be coming at you for that ITK news. Rhiannon, hello, Rhiannon. Hope for this week. Free Ben White. And I think it's going to be a really interesting couple of weeks. But I think that's one thing I'm really excited for. The fact that youth are coming in, the fact that our projections we're looking beyond this year, which you have to do to be a sustainable outfit. We've seen so many clubs, Fulham, previous Villa, who don't look at that future. They look at the now and spend too much money, and that's where you go downhill. But that is just one thing that you've got to bear in mind with regards to sort of recruitment, with regards to looking at youngsters. That's what teams have got to do. It's what Leeds have done from day one, really. Now, I've seen this and I've heard this as well. This is a bit controversial. I don't know what you guys think about this. Now, listen, this is a good source. I'm not going to release who it is, but I've seen a lot from this individual who does get a lot of things right. I didn't put his/her name on the screen as well because they do get quite a bit right. But Jamie Shackleton wants first team football this season and has asked the club what their plans are for him, as he wants a loan away if not in the Leeds first team plans. Few good clubs have contacted his agent and asked about his availability. Now, I've been hearing this for a good sort of 7 to 10 days now. Whether or not it's true or not, could be completely false, but it would add up. Cody Drama coming in, Joe Gelhard coming in. Obviously, probably the use of Tyler Roberts been increased with regards to youth. More kids coming in, like Phil Hay said. Apparently, we're looking at more kids coming in. The lad from Linfield as well, who's come over. I of course see a future for Jamie Shackleton at Leeds. I think he's better than Lewis Cook. If you're looking at those two players in comparisons, I think he's better than Lewis Cook. Do I think he's going to get in this year, get regular first team football, which is apparently what he's asked for? No, I do not. I do not think he's going to get him for regular football this year. He's going to be a sub potentially, but it depends who we get. I think you're going to get that with the likes of. I think you're going to get that with the likes of Robbie Gotts. I think you're going to get that with the likes of Bogus as well. I think you're going to see a lot of loan spells this year. We're not going to get rid of them, but I think we'll get rid of a couple. I think there was talk of Mysak as well, going to Huddersfield. I think Huddersfield are going to be looking at a few of ours naturally, but yeah, I can see Shackleton happening. There's been a lot of forum talk. Obviously I've got close mates who are Barnsley fans. It's everywhere in Barnsley at the minute with regards to Jamie Shackleton. And as I always say, there's no smoke without fire. There really isn't. And it could be ITK waffle. It could. But we're here at the Rumour Mill just giving you this information. But we'll have to wait and see. As I say, it would only be on loan. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below with regards to Jamie Shackleton. Reister, where did you hear that Leeds have agreed a deal for White? I've not heard that anywhere, mate. If anybody else has, let me know in the comment section below. Some people saying that I've said that we've agreed a deal for Ben White. I've not said that. I've said that apparently the transfer fee was. We'll have to wait and see with that one. Apologies, guys. My mic went off there. Yeah, mic muted. Sorry, guys. I hope it's back on now. But yeah, there's just a lot of rumours around everywhere now, and it's difficult not to decipher between the ITKs and the realistic one. The Ben White one was said weeks ago, so you never know if that's ITK or not. But I still think 25 plus gets him. I still think that. Put your money where your mouth is, Leeds, for me. Let me have a look. Hello. Is that the stream? Hello, everybody. Is that the stream we've got there? Seems we've got on mute. Sorry, guys. I'm back. Lucky you. But yeah, I think it's going to be one of those where you hear an ITK rumours absolutely everywhere. It's one of those things. You just got to get used to it. This is the Rumour Mill. I'm bringing you all to it. And like I was just saying, I think I saw that rumour about Ben White on some Brighton forum or something like that. Whether or not it's realistic, I don't want to be getting your guys' hopes up. Please don't get your hopes up. I think we'll still get him, but don't get your hopes up, please. But yeah, let's have a look what this is. Matty Killock, thank you so much for the donation, mate. What do you think to maybe a CDM to give Calvin some competition? And as for Ben Rama, do you think Bielsa would move him to play as a number 10? Yeah, naturally, I think so. I think Ben Rama would be a number 10. I think he'd be in the team a lot. But you look at whatever Bielsa does, and it's natural, isn't it? He just consistently is so loyal, and you wonder if Pablo would still be starting, Roberts would still be starting, or whether or not Ben Rama would even come into the fore straight away. And I think that's what Ben Rama would demand. Whether or not that would take him to a different club because of that, I don't know. I don't know. Sorry, there's just spam in the comments there. I got very excited. But it is one of those where I think naturally he will be playing in the 10, of course, but he can play anywhere behind that front man. He really can. He's that versatile. I've actually seen Ben Rama play as a front man before as well. With regards to a CDM for Calvin, that's a really, really good point. Would I have another one there? I don't know whether or not you're going to have Forshaw. Obviously, I know naturally Forshaw's probably a 6 or an 8, but I don't think he's going to be featuring a lot. I mean, obviously he's going to be coming back from his injury, but naturally when Forshaw's been playing for Leeds, he's always been in and out injury-wise. Obviously, he's had his surgery now, but you can't put that complete validation and clarity on him being fit for the full season. So would I go and get another CDM? I would. And I didn't think that before. I thought maybe a like-for-like replacement for Click, just in terms of versatility and rotation. Yeah, but I think Calvin's going to need some help. I really do. And I think naturally, if we can go and get a quality central defensive midfielder, I would naturally go for Norgard. I think Norgard's going to be available for a good fee. Brentford, as much as I hate to say it, because I do respect what Brentford do in terms of building themselves up, don't respect them in terms of, Thomas Frank and Mark Conde saying they're going to win 100% every game and saying they fear Leeds. But with the recruitment side, they're incredible at what they do. And they are a selling club. So I do think naturally they would sell someone like Norgard. And I think Norgard would be an absolutely brilliant acquisition. I don't think the transition from Brentford to Leeds is that different, just in terms of everything, really, on and off the ball, the directness with the passing and the breakup of play. And I think he'd be a really, really good addition, Norgard. So if you ask me if I'd like a CDM, yeah, I'd take one, definitely. Let's have a look naturally what everybody's saying. A lot of people saying I'm saying naturally a lot. Let's have a look at Twitter, Connor. I think that's just a DM. Guys, you're getting me excited about some news coming through. But yeah, it is one of those things where it's been a good day. It's been a good day for Leeds. We've had a sponsorship. We've had Gelhard, who has been pretty much done. Signed, sealed, and delivered. And apparently we've got drama coming in very, very soon, which is very exciting. Not that sort of drama, Cody drama. So that's it, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it. You've enjoyed the day. It's been one of those where it's been a hot day, as you can tell by this. But don't worry, they are just lights. It's not sweat, I promise. But I've really enjoyed the stream. And make sure you slap a like on the video and share it to all your friends as well. And we'll be back with another one tomorrow. Hope you have a good night, guys. Make sure you comment in the section below as well after the video's processed. I always go back and say hello, and I will see you in a bit.